Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome. So we're here today with episode 9 of Chihayafuru. It's been quite a while actually for me personally since I've last watched Chihayafuru. But in the last episode we met Porky. Porky. Porky, Porky, Porky. We met Porky. Porky. Porky, Porky, Porky. We met Porky. Who is one of the 3 actual players on the character team that can actually play character. That's such a surprising thing that you only have 3 members in your whole team that can actually only play the game properly at an actual decent level. Now, I think it's gonna be maybe I'm speculating here, but I think it's gonna be a very interesting dynamic between Taichi, Porky, and in the future, is he gonna join the club though? I don't know. But at least I think it's going to be a very interesting dynamic between Taichi and Porky. And the reason for that is actually very, very simple. They both have very, very similar, not similar motivations, but rather they had similar struggles in the past. And they're now here joining the club, trying to overcome, trying to realizing that, yeah, you know what, the club is important to me. So they're both at this point right now. And I'm really just looking forward to seeing what happens to both of them. How they're going to go overcome that. But I would say let us hop right in. Let us get started, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end, I'm assuming? Yeah, of course it would be. Of course it would be. I like this episode. This episode was different from the other ones because this one was much more lovey-dovey, which is absolutely fine with me, considering that, you know, we've now spent 8 episodes, 9 if you include this episode. We've now spent 9 episodes with these characters. But obviously Taichi always had a crush on her. She's never really had a crush on anyone. Like, I mean, both Taichi and Arata, they both had a crush on her, but she's never had a crush on any of them. And now it seems like she's starting to get a crush. Like her 16th birthday, she started to, like, you know what, Taichi. Oh my, he's holding my hand. Oh my. He's eating off my spoon. Oh my. And I'm just here like, you do realize he's already taken. We all do realize that, right? I'm just saying it, right? You know? That is still part of the story, right? Right? But hey, I mean, it's one of those things. Where like a lot of the time, you know, your first crush, your first love, the first person that you admire is always going to have a special place for a lot of people. Not personally, not for me that much, but for a lot of people, they do say that like the first love they can never forget. Which, hey, fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. We do have a goal now, which is the tournament that's coming up soon. We'll see how that goes. There's a lot of interesting things that happen in this episode. Let me just quickly dump and I'll continue. So yeah, this episode really just seemed like Chihaya catching those feelings. And you know what, I don't mind it at all. Usually, like, granted, I can't say usually considering I don't really watch that many romance animes. I've seen 1, 2, really. Nodame Cantabile, and I would say Tsure Children. Those are like the only 2 romance animes that I've seen. So it's not like I've seen many. But like, you know, generally from what I have seen, it's generally always handled quite poorly. Romance is usually handled quite poorly by shows. But this one, you know, I'm actually liking. I actually think, you know, it's handled quite well. There are some things that, you know, you got to take into account that, you know, who knows what will happen once Arata comes back. And I feel like that's kind of what Taichi's thing right now. You know, when he saw the message, he wanted to like just get rid of it. But then he was like, nah, you know what? Here, you can look at it. It's like that's kind of his personality. He was like, ooh, let me just hide it because he's an actual challenger right now. But ooh, you know what? Let's not. I'm not a child anymore. We're 16. We're that kind of age right now. Let me welcome myself. Let me just prove that I'm not the same scumbag, the same cheating scumbag that I was as a child that I enjoyed watching, because, you know, I'm a scumbag too. But yeah, I like seeing that growth from him as well, you know, just the growth from his character. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of that. as well as, of course, seeing what happens next, with the tournament and everything. And obviously Chihaya trying to make them feel, or make them experience the same thing that she experienced, which was obviously learning the game first of all by playing against someone that is just doesn't take it easy against you, and also going into a tournament, just having all of that just combined, and obviously the endless practice that they did as children too, having all of that combined, of course, just to make them part of the team, part of everything. I like that. I have to say I quite like that. I do really like that, because we're all shaped by our childhood. And I mean, she's only just 16, but she's still shaped by her childhood. So her trying to like project that and trying to have other people experience the same thing just shows you what kind of person she is. That she thinks of those memories as fun, and she wants other people to have fond memories of character too, so that they will start loving it too. And I think that's a very admirable quality to have. And quite frankly, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. What happens next. Regardless, folks, I'll see you all in German in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out. And as well as, bye. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. Until next time, everybody, peace out and have a nice day. Bye.